Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Apple Jacks. And everyone else. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. If you are already trading, I'm setting my charts up, and I got a little slight late start this morning. Yeah, just hope we're told to. Volume, total volume, statistics, summary table. All right, almost done. Volume profile. Boom. All right, I think we're not good. Hold, please. Where is hold, please. Why does it never show me? This thing's gonna piss me off. Yes, it doesn't show that. There we go. 23,776. Okay. All right, we did switch back to up down tick today. 23,777 tick. 77 tick. 776. All right, that's that. And then oh, that's the right number. All right, it is. Cool. All right, I think I have everything together. I hope. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? I hope all of the above. All right, let's make sure my trade copier is on. It is. And the last thing, 9 o'clock low impact news. Perfect. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh, jeez. How is you guys this morning so far? Light too bright. Hopefully we get some good trades in today, especially with me switching settings. That's not. Come on, don't do me like that. Sounds to me like that. Please. Oh, okay. I had to make sure I was on up down tick. All right, we're good. We're good here. All right, looking for the pullback. That was not a strong push at all. Gotta remove that. Come on, this last gnat that's in my room is driving me nuts. I have one of those blue lights in my room. Why do you not go to that at nighttime? All the lights are out. Go to it. Jesus Christ. 47. Too close to support. Ugh. Guess I should have got in anyway. Huh. Dang, that's a full win too. Oh no, it would have hit my break even. But the way that it pushed down so quickly, I wouldn't have been able to hit that button to break even that quick anyway. Would not have. So much volume's accumulating. We just pretty much bounced off of yesterday's low. What a push. We're too close to the current low right now. Just double bottomed, literally one tick above the current low. That actually was a trade I was supposed to be in. Damn. Zam. It was a full win too. I kind of had time to get into it, but I definitely didn't want to take the sale going into the low, but I was okay with the double bottom for sure. I got to remember that the up down tick just paints so different. It does. It does. All right, I'm gonna let us get away from the current low though, because the one thing I did forget to do last night was write out all of the divergence off of new highs and lows. I don't know how I forgot that. Probably because I left the analysis sheet on my printer to use. Excuse me, that would probably be why. Green on gold looking cute. Okay. I'm trying to clown, but it's people in my work messages. You good. You are taking a liking to gold, huh? I have to make sure I finish that divergence sheet. I cannot believe I forgot. Well, yes, I can. I'm just mad I did. But yesterday, after I woke up from my nap, me and my mom went to the grocery store. I cooked their favorite meal that I cook, that Tuscan salmon, and then I also made some Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. I bought the big box from Sam's that you can make like 40 biscuits out of or whatever. And so my grandma, she didn't realize that it was the Red Lobster brand of biscuits or whatever. Uh, you guys know my grandma is like almost blind. So anyway, so she takes a bite of the biscuit. She was like, oh my goodness. So she had two of them. She literally would take a bite of one, put it down, take a bite of the other one, put it down, take a bite of the other one. She was cracking us up. And then out of nowhere, she goes, you know, these taste like Red Lobster biscuits. I said, Granny, they are. She said, what? I said, yeah, Granny. I said, they actually sell the brand of biscuit mix or whatever. She said, oh, it's so good. She said, I didn't even eat it with my meal. She said, it was just so good. I just was taking a bite out of one and I switched to the other one. Y'all, we was cracking up. Oh, it was so good though. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Oh. Not Paul used the we word. Yeah, give her a taste of her own medicine. Not green enough, I'm weak. But yeah, so child, they was so dang on quiet as they were eating. And I was like, y'all, is it good? Oh, yeah, it's so good. I said, well, I'm glad I could bless y'all's stomachs. Here go my mom. I mean, really, this is a meal we could have every week for real. I mean, I don't know why you don't bless us more often with the way that you cook. I said, girl, see, you asking for too much. Too much. 568. All right, let's see. Okay, no. All right, never mind then. Thought we were gonna push up over here. Right here will still be fine if it actually was set up properly, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Negative delta. Zigzag turn colors. When I'm cooking for y'all, oh, that's a lot. See, I cook like the intricate things that makes me like, whew, this is why I don't like the kitchen that much. That is what I do. 40. Not quite. Quite. You like intricate things? Ay, ay, ay. Maybe one day. But see, even what I cooked yesterday, it's like a hearty soul food type of meal, but I still cook it fast, baby. My granny was like, see, I like Amber. She gets in and she gets out. Like, girl, ain't nobody got time to be sitting in the kitchen all day. What's wrong with y'all? 587. Bro. Unless we get a little bit further up before taking the divergence, I'm just really looking for the pullback because we're too close to support right here. If we went all the way up here, maybe, but we're only like 2 points away from where I would need to break even. Nice. Point of control is also at the open of the bar, which I don't like. That shows like neutrality, basically. have to break through. We missed my entry. Oh yeah, that skipped right on through. I'm gonna make a note, take profit before entry. What? Did y'all see me try to get in and it wouldn't get me in? Oh, that is so dirty. Hello, I want an X. That's so whack. Rejected order. Just so I can remind myself as I'm journaling. I like to journal stuff like that. Like, no, I actually tried to get in a few times. Thanks. It really rejected my order. How lame. And then this trade right here, the one I actually had the order on for. Show y'all what the inside of that looks. Told y'all, up down tick would actually get me some trades. So this is what the inside of that bar looked like up there on that divergence I tried to get into. You can see we literally just, after the bar closed, we skipped. Like there was no pullback at all. So price just never came back to the entry point. That sucks monkey balls. Chicken salad sandwich. Baby. Oh my gosh. I'm so mad I missed that. Oh wait. Yeah, I should have been filled. Yep, I had one chance to get filled there. So if you look, once the bar closed, we skipped through. But then on this bar, we came back. Basically, my entry is one tick beyond the close of the bar. So we came back on this bar where I should have been filled. Actually, both bars hit it. How ass. All right, 9 o'clock news is coming in just a bit. So I'm going to sit out until 9:02. But that's two back-to-back trades I tried to get into that were both winners. How nice. And then we did have the divergence earlier that I failed to get into. I didn't even click the button because that was when we were one tick above the new low, which I wasn't worried about. I just didn't realize that we hadn't like broke through it yet. Because I knew I did not want to take divergence at the new low. So all good. Let's see how many more opportunities we have. So far, 3 trades in the first 30 minutes or 25 minutes is not bad at all. Cannot complain about that. Cannot. Why my AI on Google ain't working? Oh, okay, here we go. 23,804 is today's settlement price. Okay. That's whatever. All right, looking for the next pullback. I don't like this divergence. Higher high, lower low, higher high. There needs to be a higher low in there. I have 15 seconds before I could trade again. Interesting. Did I miss it again? No, I'm in that time. No. Butt cheeks. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Ooh. 1, 2. Wait, is my copier not copying properly? Oh, yeah. The other one's just okay. Cool. All right, looking for the next pullback. She is on right, or he or she is on right now. Okay. Yeah, I normally, honestly, I sit out the first 2 minutes and whatever happens, happens from there. Because normally, like, if there's some kind of like spike in volume or something like that, especially if it causes me some kind of data lag, like right now, I'm going to end up sitting out until the data lag's fixed anyway. You know? All right. And I don't like that divergence. It started with a double top. So I'm just looking for the next pullback again. I'm proud of this for not being in a data lag for long. As I say that, it increases again. Let me put this in a place where it's very easy to keep track of for now. But it's been fixing itself pretty quickly. Oh. Who raised us? No, who raised you? I gotta figure out I gotta do my niece's hair today. I think I'm not gonna do a baby's hair until like Thursday or Friday. So I gotta figure out my nap schedule today. All right, we need to be 52. Ooh, that was a big rejection initially. I don't know if that's gonna push, but we're gonna try it. I'm out of the trades on everything except one account, which is my leader. The followers are out. Looks like I'm gonna take a full loss. That's cool. See, I just want to make sure I took the right trade. I did not. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that the point of control switched. How nice. It went from a continuation to a trap. I didn't want it to be a trap, and I didn't even notice it. And I had time to actually get out of it. That's okay. I took wins on 2 accounts, break evens on 2, and then a loss on the leader. That's cool. That is cool. Damn, I had time to get out. I have to figure out how to I don't think I can. Maybe because it's centered. I don't know. Oh, that's some consolidation there. Yeah, I definitely thought we were in a continuation, but the sellers are in control of the point of control there. So it was a trap. That's not what I was looking for. So that's a mistake on my end. Everything else about the trade looked good, but that part. That's not a strong enough push. All right, I'll have to put that over there. It's in my way. If we come back down, I want to try that sellout. Ooh, what a bounce back up. Never mind, I guess. I'm still in trades. Jeez. Oh no. Open 23.75. Alright. Okay, there's the full stop out. I was gonna say, I was gonna be so mad. Tried to use that as resistance to push down, but it did not like you. What am I down to? Okay, wait. I'm gonna stop trading the pro account on TPT though. I've reached my 250 limit on that, so give me a second. Which account do I want to lead with? Let's do Apex as the leader. Where is it? You think you done? Not sure what NQ is doing. Why TPT 250? Just because it's my first account, so I don't want to lose it too quickly. So I kind of have a personal stop out of 250 for it on a day-to-day basis. Eventually I'm not going to do that because I've always told you guys I'm not the person that's going to stop at a certain point, win or loss, but also because I'm still, you know, completely putting everything together at the same time. So for me, it kind of makes the most sense to not push it to the limit for now. But eventually it's not going to be that way, trust me. It's going to be all or nothing, like just keep going, because especially if I kind of know what my edge is, if I, well, also had I got put in, well, had I got into the divergence trade, would have been fine because I wouldn't be down 250 right now. And also if I would have gotten filled on the one trade where it gave me some kind of error, right? So technically speaking, I'm not down for the day if I count the trades I should have been in, but I am down for the day. So I would rather just stop there on that account. Just that one though. I don't really care what happens to this Apex account, so because this is the one where I kind of need to get rid of it anyway. Mm, let's see, it's like 1800. But yeah, if the Apex account blows, that one's fine. I thought you meant target. No. Target. Well, no. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop at a certain target, but for the stop loss, yeah, we're gonna get a payout on that one. I hope so. Not really care. I do care, but I don't at the same time. It's kind of like a whatever situation with that one, honestly. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and it's okay, kind of thing. All right, 75. 78. That's not what I'm looking for. 14. But yeah, it's pretty annoying because I should be green across all the accounts right now. Like, forget the account, I mean, forget the trade where I wouldn't have gotten filled anyway, but at least the trade where I would have gotten filled would have been nice. Then also what affects that TPT account is the fact that the one trade that was a trap and I really wanted a continuation. I didn't realize until I got stopped out. That's another factor. So a bunch of factors today. But either way, I should be green, or at least flat. Really, I should be green, but it's cool. It's all gravy. Team. Looking to possibly buy. That I was not interested in. Applejack, stop. You've been saying we all day, period. That ain't the job that I remember is. Oh my gosh. 366. 70. Too much volume here, so I'm looking for whatever is created once we come down. If we come down in this bar, I'm not interested in the trade anymore. We stalled for too long. All right, well, that changes things a little. 70, but the delta's too high to beat it out back here. I think I'm still more so interested in the pullback. So what am I down? 57 and 71 in those two accounts. Okay. Three. It ain't looking so hot. Come on. Please reverse the bar. If I get stopped out just for it to go, that'll piss me off. Big time. Where's the point of control right now? Oh, in the body. Just close the bar. Why is this not total? Oh, you bitch. There's my take profit. How great. How great. I got stopped out by like an extra point. How amazing. How amazing. So irritating. Make a sound caught in the body part. Applejack, you leave me alone. Oh my god. That just really pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. What a hoot. It's 193. I hate when the zigzag doesn't attach and it does. This is so annoying. Low 96.25. Alright, that's also double bottom. Alright, so I'm looking for the pullback for the sell. Where am I down on the Apex account? 190. Yeah, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to save this account, but it's fine. It's my only 25K account. It's my very first PA. I've had it since March of last year. And I've said since the beginning it needs to go because it's a Rhythmic account. And doing all the things that it takes to go into Rhythmic and remember to disable the auto liquidation, it's just too much. It's just too much. For point of control, but you know, artist name songs weird. They do though. They really do. 708, that's a double top. Okay, let's see what the, I don't know if I'm gonna like the pullback for the sell. I highly doubt it. The delta's too high there. Got about 20 minutes left in the session. I think what I'm most annoyed about is I shouldn't even be red. I should be break even right now. This is where we change to an uptrend, and we're about to change to a downtrend in the same area. Three. Pushing back towards the low. And there's the low. Not interested in trading right now. Ugh. Good morning, Cloth. How are you this morning? Can't ever be the right, how you name the song Sunshine and never use that word? You gonna call the album Uptrend? You're here in a short. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend. Applejacks, you are silly. What's the number up there? 500. Alright, there's the low again. I'm so mad I forgot to do the analysis for the divergence off the highs and lows. I'm so mad I forgot. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Oh, happy birthday to her. You got anything special planned for today? Anything, anything? What account? Oh, that's my accounts I'm not touching. We're going to see if we can get something on the pullback here. Nope. I literally have it on, you know what, I can show you guys. I have it on my to-do list from yesterday to do the freaking sheet for the new highs and lows. It might be hard to see. Let's see. See that? Convert up, down, new high, low to analysis sheet. Do you see it checked off? No, because I forgot. By the time I realized, it was too late and I needed to get the little bit of sleep I could get. It was that super long nap yesterday, though. I've gotten to the point now where I don't even set alarms for naps. I ain't got no kids or nothing to worry about. I just sleep until my body tells me to wake up. But it was a very long nap. I think I slept from like probably 12 to like 4:30. So I kind of hold myself a little bit. Just a tad. Just a little. She wants to go to 2 places when she gets out of school. I hope you guys have fun. Okay, market. Well, all right, now I gotta wait for the pullback. Okay. 10 minutes left in the session. .8. Sellers are pretty strong right now. This bar had negative 200 delta. That's why the push was so hard there. Mm-hmm. 1.3, 6. Trying to see if I can get just one more trade in. Doesn't look like it. Me, my sleep is all over the place. I can't help it. I see two. I'm gonna ask my kid. That would be fun. That's she needs to see greatness. How many trades have I taken? I'll tell you. I've taken 4. 4? Yes, I've taken 4. Tried to get filled on one and got some kind of error that ended up in a win. Didn't I kind of, but not really realize that there was a divergence trade that I could have got. I had time to get into that one. I didn't realize we were still sitting just one tick above the new low, which would have been fine for me to get into. I didn't want to take a trade off of the low. So I kind of missed that one too. So I shouldn't even actually even be red, honestly. 79, but that's all right. Also, 20, 55. Also, it takes some getting used to be back on up down tick. Like it moves so different than bid ask does. Like so different. Which is why I felt like it was important for me to go back to it. I've spent 95% of the time on bid ask, and it's not right. Up down tick is the way to go with Renko's, in my opinion. And then I still probably have like a good, I don't know, I only have about 14 days of data now. I feel like once I get to about 30 days of data, I will have a full set for my strategy and won't really need to change very much of anything, especially just because of how up down tick clusters the wins and losses together pretty well. Like one of the trades that I took, looking quickly at my analysis sheet, I only put it on there because it's only set up like a couple of times, maybe 2 times so far, and it won both times. But there's also a slight difference in the way that I took it today. So just little things like that, I'm not worried about it. I think after 30 days of data, I'll be good to go. But it takes time to collect that data, and because I'm mainly trading on evals, I'm only really trading 2 of my 4 PAs. One of which I have a pretty hard stop at 250 negative, and if I lose it, it's fine. And then the Apex PA, which I'm gonna keep trading that one regardless because I really don't want this Rhythmic account anyway. It would be nice to get a payout out of it. It's my first PA. I've had it for like 17 months, but it's not like a necessity. Really nice, but it's not a necessity, and I don't want to have a Rhythmic account. I like Trade which is really weird because for a long time I did not want Trade accounts because I felt like whenever Apex had data issues, it was almost always with Trade but Trade just makes things so much easier, honestly. It does, because you can only have one Rhythmic connection, and all of that. So pretty much for me, even in the future, if a company does not have Trade I just won't be able to trade with them. Now, if there's a company that I just really, really, really like and they have Rhythmic but not Trade I wouldn't mind that company being my Rhythmic company or whatever. But since Apex has Trade there's no reason for me to have both of them. I think honestly, Amelia, is just because the only reason I switched to begin with was just because of you only being able to have one Rhythmic connection on NinjaTrader, right? Um, that's the main thing. And then although I do like the fact that, in Rhythmic you can go in and, enable the auto liquidation so you don't have to worry about, um, ghost trades and stuff like that. I don't really worry about that anyway. I always check my orders. I flatten a couple times before I close out NinjaTrader and everything because there has been times where I've been in trades and there was no order, right? Um, but yeah, I haven't had any issues out of Trade honestly. So now if it was like a platform thing, I mean, that would be a totally different thing. I don't really like the Trade platform, but since I don't have to trade on it, it's no big deal really. 24. Thought we were going to push down in that bar. Interesting. I take it back. Trader face up. Oh. Well, Amelia, you should be getting on him. I didn't say Trader face up. I mean, the platform, I think just me being on the Ninja Trader platform for so long, that's what I'm used to. So I don't really like any other platform. I think Sierra Chart looks like it was built on Windows 1997. I don't know why people like that platform, but yeah. Wow, the table's turn. Ay, ay, ay. 133, 333. Only a few minutes left. I might not get another trade in, which is fine. It's whatever. Kind of over today anyway. If I'm being completely honest. I don't care about losing. I mean, if I did, I wouldn't have been on YouTube for the last 19 months losing, 20 months. But I don't like when I'm red and I don't have to be, you know what I mean? That's when it's annoying. But until my eyes get back adjusted to seeing how quickly things change with up down tick, like bid ask, the delta and stuff moves a lot slower since, you know, it's based on market orders and aggressive orders. Whereas with up down tick, like literally your delta is changing 24/7 because it's changing based on the ticks that move up and the ticks that move down kind of thing. So like just 5 seconds ago, it went from like a -4 delta to a +44 delta, like in a half a second. So getting used to that. Once I get used to that, I think I'll be fine. Also, though, I'm going to make sure I do my job today and get this new high-low divergence analysis done. That's important. And I will tell you what's going to happen. I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. Tomorrow, we probably are not going to have a day where we're pushing new highs and lows. Like I didn't get it done Sunday. We were pushing new lows Monday. Didn't get it done yesterday. We were pushing new lows today. Now I'm going to spend the time to get this done. And tomorrow we're probably not going to be pushing new lows. So I'm not even going to need the damn data. Because that's just how life works. Why are you stuck on the up down tick stuff? Because data shows me that it's better. I'm not actually stuck on the up down tick stuff. I was stuck on bid ask. That's what I was stuck on. I haven't spent very much time on up down tick at all, actually. That's the problem. Because 99.999% of the information online tells you not to use up down tick. And that's my issue. Blood in the street. Something come out? I don't even know. I haven't had financial juice up in a while because it started to get on my nerves hearing him talk all the time. Let's see. U.S. copper firms hike prices even after Trump tariff reprieve. Says major U.S. electrical wire producers are raising prices just weeks after Trump's surprise decision to exempt the most basic copper imports from tariffs, implying that American consumers may end up paying more even though metal prices have fallen. All right, that's it for me, you guys. I'm about to show you guys the accounts. I have to turn my copier off because I have to include the account I stopped trading earlier in the session. So I only took one more trade after I stopped trading the TPT Pro account or whatever. So both of these PAs might end up being lost, and that's okay for me. I've had them a while. So, yeah, so I took 4 trades. I can't really tell you wins and losses because I know like one of the losses that I took on one account actually ended up being a win on 2 of the accounts and break even on. It was just a lot going on. But either way, like I said before, I'm not really mad about today. I'm more so mad because I didn't have to be red at all. And just the one error of it giving me an error on the entry instead of actually putting me in, that alone, I would basically just be down $100 per account, which would have been nice. But either way, so I have $512 left on the Apex account. This is the one I've been using sporadically since last March. And that's the Rhythmic account. I don't care that if it blows or not. And then the Pro account, the TPT account, I still have about $900 in drawdown. So whatever happens, happens with it. Your ETF is in hell. Oh no. But yeah, overall not a bad day. Not upset whatsoever. But that's it for me. I'm going to go journal and take a nap because I'm tired. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at market open, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.